Alright guys, hey, this is Sobi Kenobi at Gowinvest here, and I wanted to give you guys an update on what we did today in terms of stock. I was creating another video, a video about teaching the Fibonacci Double Down because we've made over $1,000 on our last position. So we were sitting comfortably at 1585. And I wanted to show you a Fibonacci Double Down. Now, I didn't have a day trade on my Webull account, so I didn't even chance it. I went to my Robinhood and I did a few trades. So what I did, let's look up my NEO holdings and talk about it. So I found NEO. It had a good delivery report today. So, I mean, I understand some of the news was pre-factored in, but I didn't imagine how bad it would sell off. So, if you can see the Bollinger Bands, I will show you when I did buy in to do the Fibonacci Double Down. So right here, when it kind of pumped above the Bollinger Band and it looked like it could hold, I bought in like a fraction of my account. It's $200 or so. Let's get into here and see the amounts. But basically, the history. So I bought in $235 at first. Okay, so part of the Fibonacci double down is that you break your money into chunks. And I broke it into 4 chunks, each of $235, and then basically 235, 235, and then 446 or something like that. No, 467, 468 dollars. So basically, it was going to go down. I was going to buy in. Then it was going to go down some more. It was going to do another confirmation move. I would buy in, and then it would do another confirmation move, and then I would buy in again. And then after that, I wanted to show that we could make a profit. So it went down here. I bought in here. It went over here and broke up above. I bought in here. Then it went like crazy down, or I think it went over here and then I bought in here. I was looking at a 10 sample Bollinger Band. I should have used the 20, but I bought in here thinking of a reversal, but it just fell down some more. And then I bought in with the last load over here to catch this rise. I also bought in with this account when I saw this uptick because I thought that, hey, now that the that the fires have been burned out, it's time to kind of ride a rise. So I didn't only just buy it over there, I also bought the 52 calls with the rest of the money. So I have 14 calls with NEO and I have 9 shares. So it looked like it was going up, and for a time we were up $400 on our calls, some money on the stock position. The only problem is, again, I don't have a day trade to sell out on this, nor I had one day trade for my Robinhood. But then what occurred was something crazy. It dropped again, and I was like, okay, at this point I have no more things to throw at the fire. But it dropped again. And then at that point, I did realize I have a Hail Mary. So I did sell out all my shares of NEO today, and I bought in the contract. So I did a market sell, all of $919, and then I bought in some options contracts for the NEO at the 51 strikes. So I have 10 contracts right now at the 51 strikes. So I can show you what my portfolio looks like for today. See, here is where I was doing the double down. It kind of came back to even right at the point when the next confirmation occurred at this position right here. And yeah, I could sell out. That wasn't really confirmation. But down here, I was still down like maybe $6 or $7. And so Um, I don't know why I froze for a bit. But anyway, so then when it went down to a low I don't believe should be sustained, like $50, 50 and 50 cents, there's no way that it should fall this much. So the moment that it was trying to push the $51 bar, that's when I bought in, but it just traded sideways for today. So we are in a very risky position because today's a Thursday. Tomorrow's expiries, I would not condone trying to buy Friday expiries on a Thursday because it is just crazy amount of risk. But I have a strong conviction for Neo. So it is somewhat of a gamble. It's a gamble that I've been like playing throughout the day and then at the low purchased. So I have 52 strikes on my Webull and 51 strikes on my Robinhood. You can see how that fluctuated a lot and ends up right here. It still hasn't yet crossed the $51 bar. It ended at 50.90. Right now trading around 50.65 on the post market. But we're going to see how that turns out tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. My whole goal with my channel is to be completely transparent on the ups and downs. So we're going to call this Gowinvest 101, like losing or taking a loss. Because ideally I should have stuck with my exit strategy, which if I did the stocks, I would kind of be a little bit past broke even. Like I would have made a little bit of a loss, but not a heavy loss. You know, the moment that I decided, hey, you know what, it's so low that I have to buy some options contracts, that's when it went crazy. And of course, option contracts are a higher risk tolerance thing, but I had a higher conviction after seeing it drop so low, even past the market lows for the day before, where it was this is about this is before even the news broke. This is pre-anticipatory run. So there are some things that you should know. You should never buy something with pre-anticipatory hype. There are hedge funds, there are other things that purchase it prior to the knowledge something happening, and then right after it start chilling it really heavily. And I think just a lot of people just shilled it today. So I have hopes that tomorrow this will go up. If not, market open, I need to sell. This is more risk than I am prepared to deal with um, at this moment. But just to let you guys know, you got to be careful on these type of things. Like I got my emotions involved. I felt like it fell way too much for it not to rise from that point, and I made a trade when today was really something called my brother calls a die all day pattern. So we'll talk to him later on, maybe in the um, 201 series about how to identify these dial day patterns. But this was a huge downturn, and I'm hoping that right here, what we're seeing towards the end of day is higher lows. So it's not going to hit that $50 bar anymore. It's going to have higher lows, although it's relatively trading within the channel. The volatility is going down, but it does seem like it's slowly going up. So I'm hoping tomorrow that we can pass the $51 bar, then that'll make my contract intrinsic value. And then if it goes past the $52 bar, we should be in some gain for my Robinhood account, break even on my Webull account, and if it goes past the 52 on the Webull account, then we can be in some gain there. I'll update you, let you know what's happening with the account, but this is what's going on so far. Hope you like it. Thank you. And sometimes you got to take a loss.